And a nice little clean-up, easy clean-up for the Soweto side.
Right, and now we have a breakaway. Gary, it's a 2-on-1 situation. Let's see what he does. He's got Kia to the left of him. And he finishes it. So we had to take an early lead here with each other out there, and then I think it'll be a lot better.
And a great pass there from the number 7. And cross pass there to the number 2 of Vitoria, Tiago Taxtera. He scores the goal there to level up the scores.
It's always amazing to have a shot like that where you can just trust and, as you said, a high percentage rate. It's amazing.
And number 2, once again, Tiago Taxtera getting a goal there. And now the goal.
There seems to be a counter-attack this time for Vitoria on the right-hand side now.
Rui Ramos now with the ball in hand. Big man, can also shoot.
And he casually just booking the keeper to him off his line there and then just placing the ball into the corner. He actually is the goalkeeper. He played for SA as well as a goalkeeper. So they've got Tamim in goals and they've got Temba there as well. So they've got a couple of goalkeepers playing for them and just one playing outfield. And as you see, there's a goal there for Vitoria.
And once again, doing so.
Yeah, the Swedes player just looking, I think he actually got a foul there. He was underwater, unfortunately. Referee just saying that his legs just weren't a bit too strong. And
plenty of water in front of him. He's got options to the right-hand side, but shooting lanes for days here for Rui Ramos. And he passes across to number 5, back into the hole for number 2. And once again, Tiago gets himself onto the scorecard.
And to the Portuguese league. I know this Vitoria team is the number 1 team in their home country, Portugal. I believe they're actually undefeated in their home country. I think they won 16 of 16 games, if I'm not mistaken.
And this Vitoria side, they like to play, they call out a number, and then you know exactly what set move they're going to be doing. So they're going to be playing a 6 here, but beautifully saved there.
Round 2. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that name. But the ball going into Gary. He's coming around. And he finishes it off. Great work there from Soweto. Must be being called for the pullback, and he is excluded. So there's a man up to Vitoria. Soweto sitting very deep on the unlucky. You can see the defense that Soweto are trying to implement. Are they trying to?
Lots of pressure put on the Soweto side, and it looks like number 14 is going to walk away with a goal and a donut.
Yeah, it's, unfortunately, there just needs to be a little bit stronger on the ball in terms of playing the foul. You can see he's holding. Calls for the pullback there and is excluded, number 3.
Zhao once again with plenty of space.
And dropping the ball.
And once again, that man, Tiago. Carlos Gomez, the number 1, the man with the foot save, the infamous foot save earlier on in this tournament.
Wasn't it a double foot save? Or was it a two-legged foot save? I can't remember, but I know it was something really cool to see. And another lob there coming. Great placement of the ball there.
Andrea.
The ball in the center forward. He's wanting it on his left-hand side there, so you can go for the back shot, but just not.
Rui Ramos. And Rui Ramos working well there. Great body movement and getting over to the right-hand side. Maybe experiment a little bit with a few things, especially when you have a quality like this.
The Vitoria team just a little bit happy there because of Tamim with the pass, and it hit the one player on the head and it went straight to the teammate, so he's claiming that assist.
And Soweto now with ball in hand, number 7 here. Lots of pressure once again from this Vitoria side.
Good pass there from Jason to Kia.
Goal. You're going to have to make sure that you really test him.
Yeah, Carlos Gomez is a phenomenal goalkeeper. He's a figure to be reckoned with inside the cage there. You're not going to beat him easily. You have to be something special. And you can see he's quite vocal as well from the back for the Vitoria team, and his voice is very loud, so his whole team can hear him. It's good to see from a goalkeeper being that vocal.
100%. You definitely want a keeper that's nice and loud, who can give clear instructions, especially to the defense. And well read there by Dimitri Siobachi, the number 5.
Thiago here, he has got a few goals to his name this game, and he adds to his tally. He's having a nice a day with in terms of the goal tally here. A little bit of a poor pass there for Jason. You can see what Jason is looking to try and create something on attack, and unfortunately the pass is just a little bit soft, allowing the player to come and steal.
And Rui Ramos there putting it into the back of the net. The training situation to make sure that you're getting ball to hand.
Absolutely. You can see there just no communication again right off the start of the. Oh, great work, great balk there, and again Thiago in the right place. Just, I don't think he's used that arm to shoot, to be honest. I think that's literally just been placed. One thing Vitoria is very good is their front marking, and again they're just intercepting that pass.
And Rui Ramos here with options once again in the number 2 cap, Thiago again onto the score sheet. Look for him to catch up to Pedro Tanner Pratt. Well, not Pratt anymore. I can't remember what her surname is now. She is married with 2 kids.
I did not know that. Oh, good drive down through the middle. Oh, great.
Oh, and obviously a very intelligent player in terms of the game, knowing where to be in the pool. His awareness is really, really good. So, great game from Thiago.
Thiago now, as we mentioned, moving the ball on the top and well placed there from, I believe, João Costa.
The number.
Oh, to me with a great save there, making himself big in the goal. Vitoria. It is the youngster, I believe, Pedro Camagro.
Pedro Camagaro.
There we go. Thank you for correcting me there, Jason.
No worries. And I think commentators cursed.
Happy with that call there. Well, no call, should I say, from the referee.
Pedro Cana. Beautiful little pass there but he drops it. Yeah, that's number 3. Drops it again.
A little bit sloppy here from Vitoria. It must be said there. A couple of calls, I think, have been iffy against. Ball going into Gary there, and he gets a great goal. Gary making something happening in this game.
Andrea Pereira now with the ball, number 11.
Doc there, I think that's his second exclusion of the game. Just as Tamim was trying to come out and snatch that ball away, kick out was given and a goal has been scored.
Beautiful one to watch, especially with the Bears also.
Well, there we go, Kia one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Books, great save though. I think he just needed to take one more book. Great save nevertheless there from Pedro. There, unfortunately, Jason just getting a little bit frustrated with the no calls that the ref's not giving. I think he believes that this time someone swam on top of his head and he got nothing given there. No one else was open, so he had to just dump that ball. Good work there.
And I must say the rotation here of Vitor Macero.
Referee not actually. Oh, unfortunately. And here we have the man himself, Pedro Souza, up on the counter attack. Oh, great work there from Pedro. Yeah, just trying to pass the ball to Gary and just needed the ball to be a little bit more on his left-hand side there. With 10 seconds remaining in the third chaka, you got Pedro, the goalkeeper off his line there, and Pedro taking a shot from just about halfway, but didn't open goals. And then the keeper was trying to anticipate.
An absolute monster up front, and built like a horse as well. Beautiful little save there.
Gary there just trying to do a little fancy flick, I think. Number 10 reading him to perfection there. Nuno Fernandez with the steal. Just a foul given there.
And a beautiful work there by Pedro Sosa. Easy stuff there. Nice little 1-2 and then a great
Said drizzle, but it's like a little spit, you know.
I have no idea what you just said there, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a weird, it's a great goal there. Great goal from Nuno Fernandez.
Saved by the goal.
I was trying to just say that, like, it's raining but not raining. Just a little bit of decision making, not the right pass there at the right time.
And here comes Andrea Pereira. Salvador. And Salvador, when you have a one-on-one situation with that man, it's going to make most of all, because you obviously, if you're an athlete, you would know that you need to warm up. You need to make sure that you keep your heart rate nice and high. It doesn't have to obviously be super high, but just to stay nice and warm, get the blood flowing. But now when you're sitting on that bench and it's cold weather like this, to jump into the pool and immediately start going, you might see that the subs are more crucial than anything else in these quarterfinals and semifinals today. And here comes the man in the number 8 cap, Salvador. Loses control, but then sinks it into the back of the net.
He made that loss of control. I think both teams are looking really good in this tournament, and we'll see. I actually can't say who could be the winner of that game, and let's see how things pan out in that one.
Yeah, look, I think that's going to be a very exciting game, as mentioned.
Jason here with
and a beautiful done by Jason. Awesome the goal.
I feel like he deserves a goal. He's been working really hard. He's been a little bit frustrated with some of the no calls against him, but there's just carrying on grafting, and he gets that goal. Great turn there from Soweto. Oh.
So yeah, it's always good to see a team never drop their heads. You just keep playing till that final whistle. So great stuff from the Soweto side.
Gary there just being excluded.
And goal time there for none other than Pedro Sosa, the number 9 for